Okay, so for this deep dive, we're looking at the Foot Renew system. It's this really popular massager that uses heat, compression, and massage all for nerve pain.
Right.
But the real mission here isn't just the tech. It's that the original device costs about $175, and you can find what look like identical versions online for like a fraction of that.
Exactly. And that's the core of it. That conflict between what the science says and what the marketplace actually does. We're really just analyzing consumer transparency here.
And the claims themselves.
It claims, yes. And, we have to say this up front for everyone listening. This is educational commentary. It is not medical advice. We're just trying to understand the validity of the marketing, not give any kind of health guidance.
Got it. So let's start with the basics then. This triple therapy idea, heat, massage, compression. Is there any, real science behind it?
There is, actually. The foundational evidence does suggest that this combination could be beneficial. Well, yeah, clinical research generally supports that combining these things can improve circulation. That might ease symptoms like pain or heaviness from conditions, say, like neuropathy.
Okay, so the device itself, with its different modes and heat levels, it's at least based on a sound principle.
It is. The device sort of mirrors that clinical approach by giving you adjustable settings, different massage modes, a few heat levels.
But that's where things get messy, right? Because even if the theory works, the minute you step onto the internet, the whole thing just breaks down. It's a total supply chain mystery.
It really is. I mean, you have the original manufacturer, Rejuvicare. They sell the Foot Renew for about $175, and they give you a 90-day money-back policy.
Which sounds great.
It does. But then you go on these massive online stores and you find dozens of devices that look exactly the same, sold under these jumbled brand names with prices all over the place.
And here's the punchline. That 90-day guarantee, it just vanishes if you try to save $50. Rejuvicare is very clear they won't guarantee the quality or give you a refund if you buy from some random third-party seller.
So when you go for that cheaper model, you're basically gambling away any consumer protection you thought you had.
Which brings us to the marketing claims.
Yes. That gamble is often tied to these wild claims. Rejuvicare itself promotes 99.8% pain elimination.
Wait, 99.8%? That's not a therapeutic claim. That sounds like a miracle. Did any of the sources find a single clinical trial to back up that specific number?
Not one. Zero. While the general approach has scientific backing, that 99.8% figure is, well, it's scientifically empty. It's just precision for marketing's sake.
It's like saying a cup of coffee will improve 99.8% of your Monday morning.
Exactly. It suggests a validity that just isn't there. Real-world results are so individualized, based on someone's actual condition.
And that probably explains why the user feedback we found suggests those cheaper models might be, well, cheaper for a reason. There seem to be a lot of quality control issues.
A lot. Users consistently report operational problems. Things like the device is surprisingly loud, or the little control box just dangles awkwardly by your ankle.
Well, the relief might not even last that long.
Right, and we also saw more technical complaints. Things like it shutting off randomly, or that the feeling was more like a simple vibration, not a real deep massage.
Which suggests the internal parts might just not be up to snuff, especially in those knockoff versions.
Exactly. With those, quality control is a total unknown.
So when you put it all together, what does this actually mean for you, the listener?
I think the key takeaway is that the core science of the therapy is pretty sound, but the whole equation just flips depending on who you buy the device from.
You're either paying a premium for a verified product with a guarantee, or you're just rolling the dice on a copy with absolutely no backup.
Precisely. It's about learning to see when a good scientific concept gets sort of weaponized by a chaotic market that forces you to choose between an expensive guarantee and a very risky bargain.
So that leaves us with something for you to mull over. If the original manufacturer knows that dozens of these copycat versions are out there, eroding trust in their brand, why is their main defense just to avoid the warranty for other sellers? Instead of, actively trying to fix the broken marketplace itself, think about where that puts the responsibility. We'll see you on next Deep Dive.